Alright. Ready to go? I'm ready. Ready? Let's go. The Digivolution is up and running. Did you see? Did you hear? Did you know it was coming? A Digi Destiny starts today. Let me hear you say Digimon, Digimon, Digigo Monsters, Digimon, Gorilla Champions. Digimon, Digigo Monsters, Digimon, Gorilla Champions. With Digi-Will and Digivice in hand, is it Digi-Dynamic Force and Digiland? When the Digi-Past, Digi-Present collide, time to Digi-Side.
This one is another dinosaur Digimon in the group. Kilomine is the champion form of Armadillomon. This guy has a high defense because of his armor plates and spikes. I mean, come on. Who wants a spike in the chest? He has a mace-like tail that he uses, oh boy, tail hammer move with. Yeah, I know it's obvious, but it's a very powerful attack. Along with his Megaton hammer, where he literally jumps up in the air and slams down on top of you. Yeah, that's gonna hurt in the morning. In the anime, Armadillomon finally digivolves to save Cody from Thundermon, and since then he rarely digivolves into Digimon again. I know, but anyways, he's been very useful to the team and somewhat a mentor in some ways. But one thing I don't get is why he always has to have a southern accent. I never understood that, but nonetheless, a Kilomine kicks off part 2 of my list. At 89 is Gorillamon, one of the coolest looking phoenixes and my personal favorite design for a phoenix. If you haven't guessed, Gorillamon's design was a phoenix and a Native American warrior. With its gigantic talons and wings, it dances freely through the sky. It also honors the justice and order, and it seeks out the truth of the situation no matter what the cost. Yeah, give Judge Judy a run for her money. In the anime, he was the ultimate digivolution of Gorillamon. This whole line is nothing but an homage to phoenixes. But the way Gorillamon digivolves in this series was that it was already in its champion state, which is Gorillamon, and getting hit with Myotismon's Crimson Lightning because Sora told him not to fight back because she yells out, Gorillamon, no I love you, which activates her crest of love. Yeah. Okie dokie then. Well, Gorillamon digivolves and sends Myotismon packing with her attack called Green Blade of Fire, which fires bladed fiery feathers. Yeah, say that 5 times fast. From her rings, and she was pretty tough in the video games. One of my personal favorites to use. So yeah, she's number 89 and we're moving on. Finally, somebody from the 3rd season makes it on the list. Okay, yes, I do love this season and this Digimon and the story, but what draws me to this Digimon is he is so badass and cool looking. How can you not like him? Plus, him and his tamer totally hit on Rika and her Digimon. I think they have a thing, maybe, just maybe. Oh well, anyways, back to this guy. He's a cyborg Digimon. His sole purpose is to destroy any virus Digimon that happens to appear. He appears in the anime closer to the end, only to run off to find an ultimate opponent to fight. Wow. Just wow. With his Desolation Call, which is a data erasing layer of energy. Yeah, I know, badass, right? He literally erases Digimon from existence. He also made an appearance from Digimon World DS Dusk and Dawn, Digimon Battle Masters, and World Championship. He was cool in the anime, very strong in the games, and just an absolute more badass Digimon that I'd like to see more of. And plus, he looks like an alien in Cross Wars, so yeah, he's number 88. Well, it's about time you've included a Digimon from Season 4. Yeah, shut it. Yes, as he said, this Digimon is a demon-man hybrid Digimon, also known as Warrior of Darkness. He is very dark and mysterious Digimon, but that's why I like him so much. He was one of the main protagonists in the anime, and he often attacked the Digidestined when he was a henchman of Gorillamon. He's an expert swordsman, which he can summon blades out of both of his hands, and has had the Digidestined on the ropes many times with his attacks, Deadly Gaze, and Lunar Plasma. Now, the tamer that has the spirit eventually freed him of the evil, where he regained his memories, and we never hear about Duskmon ever again. So yeah, he's only number 87 because of that simple reason, and he wasn't that great in the games either. Piximon over Duskmon. Yeah, shut up. I know. Again with another cute Digimon? Ha, you'll be wrong this time. This Digimon, even though being an alternate, is a complete badass. In the anime and games, and the card game as well. In the anime, he doesn't take any crap from the Digidestined. In fact, he saves them from a Digimon attacking them and proceeds to tell them that they basically suck and need training. How does he do this? He sends Tai and Agumon into a cave and makes the rest of them clean his floor. Yeah, that's total ownage of them. But other than that, he is fluent in magic, can recite the advanced programming language of another dimension, he can pop up every place, time, or space, and he carries a pretty wicked looking spear. With it, he can literally steal his opponent's moves, which he likes to use a lot in the game. Other than that, he's a very cute Digimon. I'm sorry, I couldn't help it. Vmon. He is quite possibly one of my favorite and coolest looking Digimon ever. He is said to be a mythical dragon Digimon. Yeah, a freaking mythical dragon Digimon. Yes, he is a champion stage of Vmon. He is a purebred line of Vmon. With his fully developed arms and legs, he can literally smash a mountain and leave no traces. I know who I'm calling when I need to hide a body. Wink wink. In the anime, Davis tries to get Vmon to digivolve to impress Kari and Katomon. Yeah, that almost gets him killed, which enables Vmon to finally digivolve into X-Vmon, which is what he primarily digivolves into from here on out. Which always made me wonder, you see the pattern here? Once they reach the champion form, it's like they don't go into the armor, which always makes me wonder why. They were stronger. But oh well, with this plethora of attacks such as V-Laser and Critical Crunch, it was no wonder he is an all-around great Digimon, but there are more to come, so stay tuned. What can I say about this Digimon? What can't I say about this good God Digimon? is one of the coolest Digimon in the first series. So much that she got called back for the second season. Now you're wondering, why is Gatomon so cool? It's just a rookie Digimon. You would be wrong, my friend. She's in her champion form. That's right, she's the only Digimon in the Digidestined to stay in her champion form all the time. How cool is that? Oh, and those gloves aren't just a fashion statement. They are actually copies of Sabre Leomon's claws, and we all know how badass he was. But I digress. In the anime, she started off as a evil henchman for Myotismon, being mentored by a Digimon named Wizardmon. I know, not original, but I'll get to him later. In the anime, she took on all the Digimon in their champion form, and even in their ultimate before being overpowered and was forced to retreat. Yeah, Gatomon is a freaking badass. Gorillamon. He is a beast Digimon, and his design is absolutely cool. He is a cannon for an arm. He looks like a very rare right gorilla. In the anime, he falls victim to black spheres and getting controlled by an evil creature. And worse, Sabre Leomon once said that these Digimon were massacred and experimented on. That's how they got the arm cannon in the first place, and that these Digimon were very peaceful Digimon. I feel very sad for these. Hopefully they'll find a own home eventually. Don't worry, you don't have to get your bug spray out for this one. He's a good bug, and he has an amazing design. He's based on one of the strongest beetles known to man, the rhinoceros beetle. He goes from a flying type Digimon to a very heavy armored Digimon. He is like 3 times the size of the rest of them, and he has an attack called the Hornbuster, an electro shock to take you out easily. And with that, he's one of the strongest of the original Digidestined. And in the anime, when he digivolved, he basically destroyed a freaking moon. A freaking moon. Yeah, how badass is that? In the games, he's not that bad. He truly shines in the anime more than in the games. Even though he doesn't get to digivolve into his mega form, he's still pretty badass in the series. Oh yeah, I'm looking at the whole line of this Digimon. This Digimon is the ultimate bad guy of Season 4. This guy is one of my favorite bad guys of that series. His design and name is based off of a yin yang and the devil himself. Yeah, that's right, the devil. He's been pulling the strings all along throughout these series, and he kills the Digimon Knights and has 4 forms. His first form, which looks very childlike and harmless, but is very far from it. He is incredibly fast, very powerful, and he took out the Digidestined with just a couple of hits. His attack, Grand Cross, it literally shoots a solar system at you. A solar system. His second form, Chaos Mode, really takes on the yin yang by being half light and half dark. He easily defeated Emperor Greymon and Magna Garurumon, destroyed 3 moons of the digital world, and opened up a portal to the human world. His Paradise Lost Punch, I don't know how to say it. It keeps getting switched back and forth so much, it's unbelievable. It's so freaking fast, however. Before you know that he's done punching you and kicking you, he power drives you into the ground after the After that, the Digidestined combined together to be one Digimon. He was finally defeated by Susanmon, but was only able to scan the good data, finally being able to digivolve into his Shadow Lord form, taking on more of a Digimon form, which gives them a run for his money, but you find out he was just a puppet for his true form, the larva state, which isn't my favorite design. But all in all, this was a great boss for this series and a great way to end it. You need to check out this season. It's a very, very good season. Check it out.
Digimon, digital monsters, Digimon are the champions. Digimon, digital monsters, Digimon are the champions. Change into digital champions to save and defend the world. Digimon, digital monsters, Digimon.